Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Job Search Roundup, where we get you up to speed on the latest news from the world of online recruiting. Today is the last day of March 2008. Before we get started, I got a favor to ask of you. If you're listening to these podcasts on iTunes or on your iPod, would you mind writing a short review and tell iTunes what you think? I'd appreciate if you could do that. Just go to the podcast directory, click on businesses and then careers. And if you don't see the Secrets of the Job Hunt podcast listed in the top podcast on the right-hand side, click the featured link and then find our icon on page 2 of those listings. So definitely would appreciate a nice review from you if you have the time or inclination to do so. All right, let's get to the news. A few things. It's been kind of quiet recently, but definitely some interesting stuff to tell you about. Yahoo Hot Jobs is in the news. They created a new job search ranking system on their site. So it's called Real. It's a patent-pending search ranking system that is based on relevance, engagement, availability, and location. Real is part of an overall strategic initiative within the firm designed to make the recruiting process more efficient using Yahoo Hot Jobs and to provide recruiters with unique insights into job seeker behavior. Real is a search engine algorithm which leverages Yahoo's behavioral targeting and search optimization strengths to rank jobs based on the user engagement. Real has moved hot jobs search rankings beyond the traditional category-based date-sorted experience. With the launch of Real, they say applies per job listing have increased by 25%, which is a key metric for recruiters. So basically what they're doing here is they're not giving you jobs sorted by date anymore. They're giving it all based on relevance of your search. So, one of the things that job seekers have always, in my opinion, done wrong is that they haven't they pay too much attention to dates, considering that after a week or so, as a job gets older, it gets less resumes. But the problem with that is that companies take forever to make decisions these days. Their hiring processes are very long and strung out. So, even if a job is a week old or 3 weeks old, it doesn't really matter because chances are that company is still collecting resumes, still interviewing, and still has not made a decision yet. So, interesting move by Hot Jobs. Okay, here, let's see. Would you like to get yourself fired? Well, there's a new website that would like to help you try anyway. The job site It's Big, which is ITZBIG, has launched GetYourselfFired.com. It is an attempt to generate a viral marketing campaign around the idea of getting yourself fired, after which you can always go over to It's Big for a new job. At the site, what you do is you superimpose your face on a variety of compromising images. I think there's one of a guy getting arrested. And then you email those images to your friends or boss. You can also peruse some funny work stress tips, and they also have a chance to win a $10,000 sweepstakes by entering a profile. So if you head on over to getyourselffired.com, you can have a little fun with your friends. Maybe do one of your coworkers and email it to them or something, but check that out. Okay, job aggregator simplyhired.com has teamed up with LinkedIn to enhance its Who Do You Know feature when browsing listings on Simply Hired. According to Sachin Shah, Simply Hired's director of product management, he says, as you know, we always had a Who Do I Know link, which would take you off to LinkedIn site and show you your connections at that company. But with LinkedIn's API, we now display the connection information directly on our site, and the user simply has to click on the company name and see who you know there. So it's in your interest to keep building your LinkedIn network. The more you do that, the more people you will know when you're using Simply Hired to find work. So all in all, good move for both job seeker and the two sites involved. LinkedIn also, which has now 20 million members, so it's growing rapidly, also made news recently when they announced the launch of company profile pages. So in addition to individual people having their profile pages, companies can now do the same thing. For job seekers, these new profiles, which by the way you can find off individuals' profile pages by clicking on their company name, they give you an interesting peek inside the company with new features such as a listing of all the employees at the firm who are part of LinkedIn, recent promotions and changes so you can see who's moved up or moved around, who's most popular on LinkedIn, who are the most popular LinkedIn people, other key company contact information and stats. There's links to related coverage in the blogosphere that they're talking about that company. And coming soon, they're going to have other features such as letting companies, giving them the ability to upload videos and other kinds of content in the coming weeks. So it's still in beta right now, but just as job hunters must create a digital trail online, so too must companies now. So definitely the more information you have about the company you are researching, the better off you're going to be. So, all right, is the job market slowing down? Well, it appears so. The U.S. has lost jobs for a third month in a row, according to Bloomberg, and manufacturing contracted at the fastest pace in 5 years. It's definitely signs the economy is continuing to turn down here, economists said. Payroll shrank by 50,000, according to the median estimate of economists surveyed by Bloomberg News before the Labor Department's April 4th report. The last time the economy lost jobs for at least 3 consecutive months coincided with the start of the Iraq War in 2003. The economy has slipped into a recession, says Ethan Harris, chief U.S. economist at Lehman Brothers. We expect the labor market to weaken, with payrolls falling steadily through the middle of next year. So it doesn't sound like it's going to be too good of a year for job growth in 2008. All right, well, you may need some advice if you're going to be out of work this year. Head over to brazencareerist.com. They're out with more than 50 20-something bloggers who are now part of Penelope Trunk's new career venture. There's a ton of content on the site, and if you want to know about jobs and careers from the millennials' point of view, check it out, brazencareerist.com. Yet another job ranking site is out. JobBite invites professionals to post employer ratings. You can go to jobbite.com and share information regarding their current and past employers. These employer reviews reveal everything from salary, benefits, company culture, to one's own personal experience. JobBite gives everyone the opportunity to make informed decisions by granting access to insider information free of charge, they say. So there you go. It's the creation of a guy named Paul Mansour. He's a 2004 graduate of the University of Texas at Austin. And lastly, as I wrap up here, I just want to mention there are several new jobcasts available on jobsandpods.com with several new companies, including IBM, Unisys, TJX Companies, the global retailer, CDW, and the Intel Corporation. So these short podcasts give you insights into what it's like working for those companies in various roles. So check them out at jobsandpods.com. And that's going to do it for this edition of the Job Search Roundup. Stay tuned for the next one in late April. And again, visit secretsofthejobhunt.com for more interesting career advice. And also you can join and take part in the social network there now. As always, to contact me with any comments or questions, send your email to info@secretsofthejobhunt.com.